Me. I'm not making that up. People get confused. That's my dad and mom's wedding. This is my wedding. See it? And my wedding looks like that's my wife. On the left, in case you get confused. This is my wedding picture. You see me? With my shadow. You see the Tabasco sauce from Lula? Yes, ma'am. The what? Oh, that. We're not afraid of that. That's our favorite toy. At least you know your culture. People come to college to learn about the culture. When I went to college, I took culture with me. Okay, where do you go to? That's mom and dad. Okay, Dia de los Muertos. Who wants to read it?
Day of the Dead or of somebody.
El Dia de los Muertos?
Burrito is a festival celebrating the reunion of dead relatives with their families on October 31st and November 1st and 2nd.
That is a female. He has to be a female because it could give you life and it could also take it away. At least that's what my mom told me. I'll give you life, I could take it away. Come to Johnny, let me talk to you, Johnny. Time out, Johnny. That was the mom who said. You guys could read it. And it's an equal opportunity employer, yes or no?
Yes.
Not going to discriminate based on race, ethnic group, religion, sexual orientation, economics, politics. It's like the sun comes out for everybody. Doesn't discriminate either. I wish everybody was like that. Basically, the spirits come back here. The spirits which I mentioned will follow you all. I'm not making that up. If you believe in it. If you believe you're going to get your AA, you will get it. When they died, my father died, my mom put a book of Tepeyac, Tonaltzin, put in a pistol, put some water, put some food. Why? Food in case he gets thirsty, go into the spirit world. Water. Food in case he gets hungry. Something to read in case he gets bored. And a gun to defend himself from evil spirits. We do that. I mean, there's more villages, okay? We're not talking LA or San Francisco. You guys will freak out. And it's celebrated all over the country. Celebrated in Africa, celebrated a whole bunch of Asian countries, the Philippines. But once again, we're a big number. Don't call the INS. Don't make me feel like I'm in Arizona. That's La Llorona, whipping lady. Anybody heard La Llorona? Mexicans, Latinos? Okay, let's start with Salvador. What have you heard? Send that, por favor.
From what I heard, La Llorona, I believe they said that she killed 3 of her kids, and out of sadness, or she weeps. She still weeps to this day out of sadness. Sorry for doing that. Sorry,
Very good.
That.
Anybody else?
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Yes, Lavona.
Down in the river?
Yes.
I'll get you, Garcia.
She killed the 3.
Don't talk to me.
She killed 3 of her kids, and when she died, she went to heaven, and God asked her for to deliver into heaven, and she gave them back to keep sick, and she waiting to see her in Mexico or Arizona.
Yes, yes, and there's no wrong story, sister. Dia, stand up, por favor. Míralos a ellos.
So I heard that she's been tied wealthy men, and once she'd like get pregnant by them, and she gained riches from them, she'd have the baby and she'd drown him, and she'd always travel by ship or water, so she'd drown him, and she'd just move around, and she was really pretty, just move to the next wealthy guy she could get, and she'd keep doing this until she died. I guess her curse was to find her children, crying and looking for them. That's where the Llorona comes from, that she's crying for them. Llorar is to cry.
Very good. Thank you. So, to wrap it up, she always gets around water, she found her kids, then went to the spirit world. She's not allowed, whatever you guys call it. We call it broken aguante, some of you guys call it God, some people call it Allah, some people call it the Messiah. I use that word, broken aguante, because that's Chichime, my language. And she was not allowed to she found her kids. That's why before I finish, anybody talk to a Mexican that has seen La Llorona, raise your hand. Stand up, tell me.
It was actually her right here.
What?
It was her right here.
Yes? You see La Llorona?
We didn't see her, we just
Stand up.
we just heard her when I went to Mexico. I didn't really believe in it until it happened, and like so it was kind of weird.
Very good. Anybody else? You're afraid to talk? My lifestyle, the militant, the dangerous, stay away from. Basically, she will drown her kids in water. That's why today in a whole bunch of villages or in the southwest, like New Mexico, Arizona, people have heard La Llorona or seen La Llorona. Basically, she flies like a white blanket going, ay, mi hijo. Which translates to, where am I to? It's a revolutionary cartoon. During the Mexican Revolution, down my, how do you say paisano in English? Yeah, countryman. He was from my hometown. Well, where I grew up. See, they make little coffins made out of sugar, and you eat them while you're having a thick chocolate. Not powdered chocolate that you guys drink. You're talking chocolate abuelita. Y no me vengan con fregaderas. Chocolate abuelita es el mero fregón. Right, thick, you seen it? Big old bar, very thick. It's like drinking 3 cappuccinos. I'm not making this up. Raise your hand if I'm lying. I mean, if I'm telling the truth. Because I'm seeing this with headlights. Thank you. So there's a thick chocolate. With the family, for God's sake. Of course you're going to have cultural clashes with that culture. They freak out. You buy your neighbors, friends, little babies. I'm scared! And they put the people's name on the forehead, people that have died away, and they put them in the altar. And La Llorona, by the way, I'll move out real fast. This is my best stories when I was a little kid. My aunt would come upstairs when it was raining, thunder, wind blowing, and she would say, "Hijo, let me tell you a story about La Llorona. She drowned her kid." And I was supposed to go to sleep. Right after, I'm still freaking out, and now they got cucuy, and then chupacabra, carpooling together, coming home unless you're asleep. Who wrote cucuy? Chupacabra? This is the X-Files episode. I'm an X-File person. Okay. The second is basically, you go to the altar like we did today, you bless the 4 directions. The man, you go to the military, cemetery, The woman, you guys call it in Spanish La Virgen de Guadalupe. We call it La Virgen de Tonantzin, La Virgen de Tepeyac, which is that one. And then the children's temple, they have a section. They're segregated. Children's temple, segregated, the cemetery, that's the children's temple. And then the women's temple, and then the elders, anyone that died prior to 1848. Prepare their favorite food, because they're going to come real hungry from the spirit world. Of course, for my dad, you have to have enchiladas poblanas, rice and beans, guacamole, and a Coca-Cola. Hey, why not? You also have inspiring tequila waiting for you. Make sure he makes it home. That bed of the dead. Only once a year, in the Mexican bakery, make pan de muerto. Which translates to what, Garcia? Pan de muerto. Yeah. Food of the dead. It's dry. Doesn't have no taste. Of course, for the kids. And you also get to do decorations, which is fun. In fact, if you want to learn how to do math for little kids, if you're cheap like my mom and my dad, she gave me the instruction orally. So basically, I created. This is good. It tells you the instructions here in a thicker board, some rubber bands, and you have a mask, and you go and collect candy, and then sell it to your neighbors. Make a profit. That way you guys say that I had no offerings to give you. That's just a taste. Don't take them all. We all in San Francisco they have parade, and also in LA, City of the Angels. That's the Chavez Altar. Statue of Liberty. Come on, you should remember 911. That's Dr. McCoy and myself.